Bro, you look so mad. For those who are beginner players here and also tower defense, if you guys don't know, this dude in my shoulder, at least the 5-star version, was actually an insane hill unit, aka meta hill unit. And actually guys, he was the one, if I'm not mistaken, who killed Mihawk's reign at that time. So having him as a 6-star Troy Honda in Rage is kind of exciting, but also maybe a little bit scary because it might actually, disappoint us because, kind of like what they did to Mihawk. Mihawk was a meta unit. He became a little bit of a meta after his orb, and then he became a meta again after he got his 6-star version. So what about for Troy Honda? I'm not really sure, but I hope that the developers will give this ex-meta unit some respect. Let's go. Back in those days, the hybrid units are not existing here in ASTD yet. Things are very simple. If you want to kill the air units, you need some hill unit. And that's also the reason why Mihawk and also, Mustang was actually a very good meta unit. If I can remember correctly, Ace and also SSJ3 Goku were my favorite to use. But now that we have the hybrid units, they kind of like, kill those hill units unless they're gonna be kind of like Gogeta, where they can literally almost obliterate 1/4 of the map, something like that. But anyway guys, 750 cash, and yup, this is not even surprising that he will be a hill unit. Hopefully he will have like a very good attack mechanics, because if not, then it's gonna be a big rip. So level 80 Mustang will give us a damage of 2380.69, SPA will be 5, and starting range will be 35, and yep, he will be flaunting obviously the fire enchant. I'm not gonna be surprised if he will be able to deal some burning damage already, because that's how he is. That's how we actually know him. Let's try to check this air unit. Look at that. Yeah, okay. But the problem here is he will cost us 750 cash. So I'm not really sure guys, but normally 750 is kind of like expensive, especially for story mode, but who knows guys, maybe we can actually still use it. So that's the animation as well guys. Obviously it's gonna be fire. So let's now continue upgrading him. 750 cash for his very first upgrade, and it's gonna give him an additional 2.3k damage. Bam. There you go, and onto his very first, ooh, nice, that's what I want to see. Okay, he will have several amount of upgrade as well, so 4,761.39 at the moment. SPA and range didn't move, but yeah, keep in mind guys that he is actually not a single target unit. Well, the 5-star version of Troy Honda or Mustang was not a single target unit, but he actually got like a very thin TikTok semi AoE cone. So yep, having the circle one is actually a lot better, at least for his case. So let's not continue. For 2,000 cash, he will gain another almost 5k additional damage. Bam. And right now, he will now hit 9,594.4. So keep in mind, guys, that the damage that you can see right now should be multiplied by 6 or 5 because he is dealing some burn damage, and being a hill unit, automatically he can hit those air units as well. But yeah, the only problem right now is his range. 4,000 cash, it's now gonna be an additional 6.3 damage. I was expecting for a new skill, but we didn't get it. And also the price of his upgrade is no longer that cheap. So 15,984.7. At this point, guys, I think that if you are not on world number 2, those story mode maps, this will already obliterate those story mode mobs, because like having a unit before, at least that can damage like what, 16,000 with burn. Dude, that's gonna be a nightmare on story mode at least. Anyway guys, onto his 4th upgrade. Still no new skill here, so I'm not really sure what's going on. And also the upgrade cost is now getting more expensive, 5,000 this time, but he will gain 8,950 additional damage. Let's just do this. Bam. And right now he will now be dealing 24, let's just say 25,000. So still gonna be the same SPA and range, and like what I've mentioned guys, still no new animation, but 25,000, multiply that to 6, that's gonna be approximately 150k already. It's just not burst. Anyway guys, let's now continue. 20,000, ooh, Fire Snap 1. So there's a chance that there's gonna be a Fire Snap 2, I guess. It will give him plus 10 range, -1 SPA, that's what I want to see, and also an additional 14.3k damage. Ooh, okay, that is really nice. All right, I was expecting for his circle AoE to become bigger, but it seems that it didn't really do that. So I guess that we're not gonna check the animation. All right, come on. All right, so yeah, there's now gonna be a little bit of explosion here, but yeah, we're not even close to finish. Look at that, guys. He will still have like 3 to 4 upgrades, but he's already dealing like 40,000 damage. All right, 39.25k damage. SPA now is 4, which is actually really good, and I'm really thinking, guys, that maybe this is gonna be kind of like a story mode unit, more on a story mode unit instead of a, you know, infinite mode unit, because he is expensive, but not to the point that it will be impossible to be used on story mode. However, I mean, if you're gonna go for expensive units, then just go for the meta units instead, you know. So let's not continue, guys. This time it's gonna be 30,000 for the cost, and he will gain 16,110 additional damage. So right now, he will now reach the 55k mark. So 55,364.7 damage, SPA still 4, and range is 45. I really want him to, you know, gain more range, but it seems that on the next upgrade, there's still no freaking range. So for 30,000, he will gain another additional damage for 21,480. Let's just do it. Here you go, and he will now reach 76,844.7. So, yep, the range is really underwhelming, but I mean, I can already see that there will be like an additional range on his final upgrade. So I guess that we're just gonna focus here. Fire Snap 2, as we have already mentioned earlier, and also -1 SPA. Wow, he will have 3 SPA. Okay, so this is kind of like a very good improvement from his 5-star version without really losing its identity, because this literally the same way and the same feel how the 5-star Mustang was here on ASTD. But the problem is, will he become a meta? I'm just not really sure about that, but definitely you will not really regret having him on your composition because the damage is not that bad. Together with that, plus 32,220 damage, and that will cost all in all 100,000. So right now, we can already see that he will cost you guys almost 200,000 to be placed. And I mean, you don't really need to max him out for you to use him on story mode. Besides, I mean, especially if the mobs on the new story mode will actually be weak against the fire one, definitely, guys, all you need is to upgrade him probably up until to the very first skill, so that you will have like the Fire Snap, which will make his SPA faster, plus additional range. As long as he will be able to overwhelm those units with or without his burn damage, definitely that's gonna be a big help for those who are grinding story mode. So anyway, guys, his final damage will be at 109,064.7, roughly gonna be 500 to 600,000 damage together with, you know, the burning damage. But keep in mind, guys, that we're looking at a unit that can hit every 3 seconds. So right now, let me just sell this. I'm just gonna check out his animation because I also wanted to see it. Okay, there you go. So the explosion will now become a lot bigger. So yeah, I'm really happy, guys, that they didn't actually create a unit that was not really, you know, recognizable compared to the previous version of it, because like what I've said, guys, this is literally the same, almost the same feel how the Mustang 5-star was here on ASTD. So together with Merlin buff, guys, definitely this would really help him a lot because, you know, he's lacking a little bit of range. So 87 range. And oh, actually, I forgot to mention, the size of the circle AoE would not really change. A little bit meh, but it is what it is. I mean, all you need to do is just set the priority to strongest so that you can spread the burn. But anyway, together with Shinzo Wasagio, we're looking at 327,193.7 damage. So 300 times 5 or times 6, that's gonna be roughly 1.5 to 1.8 million damage in total, including the burning damage, which is not really that bad. Would have been better if, you know, you can get the damage for a burst, but like what I've said, guys, this is an elemental unit. Elemental units cannot burst them, but at least their damage is not only limited to what you can see on their stat sheet. So anyway, guys, that's gonna be the power of Troy Honda here on ASTD. I'm actually happy about this unit, but what about you? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, and I'll see you guys again at the next one. And don't forget to stay cold. Peace out.